I'm here with Sid from Philly FAY. Sid, welcome back.
Thanks for having us.
Anytime. It's your fourth year?
Yeah,
fourth year. And you guys always bring a lot of energy, bring a lot of excitement. Running gun, probably the most unique style, I'd say, in IPB. Some sad news on entering the tournament. Your point guard went down yesterday with ACL. So shout out to Crunch. Get well, rest up, didn't feel that knee. Obviously, you guys are a very confident team. You have some confidence in your skills and the way you play. Losing a guy like that, how does your approach change to the tournament?
I think the biggest thing is we're all interchangeable parts. So Anish, he's very capable of playing point. He's capable of playing point. I'm capable of playing point. You just gotta. The biggest thing is every tournament is us making mistakes when we're open and getting stops on defense. It doesn't matter if we're running on offense or playing half court ball. That's the main thing. So it's you gotta play deep. That's all.
Obviously, you guys have not played your first game yet, but looking at everything on paper, aside from yourself, who's your Fave 5 to win the tournament? Who you like to win the tournament?
Well, I think the one thing about this tournament is that people kind of gel other teams together and brought other people together. So I think that's always a good thing, but it takes time to get people going together. You can look at us last year. Okay, we might have had the best talent bringing Vic on our team last year and stuff, but it just took us too much time to get going, and it didn't really work out. But I think the biggest thing is you guys, Maryland, you guys get to sleep in your own beds every night, so you guys won it last year, right? So I think until someone knocks them out of the playoffs, they've got to be a favorite.
Cool. Well, like I said, best of luck.
Thank you.
Before you guys out there. Thank you. 3 Giants, Detroit front line right here. We got the 2 brothers, man Vic, formerly of So you find a new home here in Detroit?
Yeah, man. I play with these guys in Chicago, so I like the way they play. They run up and down. I ain't got no complaints from nobody. Nobody's selfish. Nobody's anything. I ain't got no problems.
Good. Now, both of y'all, you guys are more traditional back-to-the-basket big man. You got nice step-away games. Vic is a more athletic, wing-type player. But obviously in IPB, he's like damn near a center. I'm a center. He's bigger than me. So how does the styles mesh?
I think we'll be all right. You can always have a big guy on the inside that can step out and hit the 3, so I think he's tough to guard, versatile, and we'll see how the pick and roll goes.
And you guys this is your third DC?
Second
DC. Still a relatively young team. You guys have had some success. How's your approach to this tournament?
I don't think we have any pressure on us. Obviously, we're not one of the big teams, but the other team shouldn't count us out. We have potential to run, we have potential to score, so we'll see what happens.
And just all you guys, aside from yourselves, obviously everybody can determine that there's a team going to win and shouldn't play otherwise. But aside from your team, who do you all think, who's your Fave 5 to win the tournament? Who are you looking at deep on Sunday?
DC, Maryland, 5 pillars are always in the running, there's no question. But I think the Sorby franchise team will be tough.
All right, fellas, best of luck. Appreciate it. Thanks for time. Thank you. Here with California, Toronto, East Coast, West Coast, Shockwaves. I don't even know what to call it. Hybrid team.
Close ways, man.
Close ways. I like that close ways. Okay, close ways. All right. Vicky, obviously point guard, Toronto Colson, and Haynes, captain of Shockwaves. You guys for this tournament kind of merged together, brought a few different styles together, and take us through your approach for this tournament.
Well, before coming into this tournament, our game plan was to play defense because we know we have a lot of offense guys who can score at will any time. But the goal was to play hard defense throughout the whole game because the 14-minute halves. So the main goal throughout the whole tournament is to play hard defense, and offense just comes from hard defense. So that was the main goal coming into the game and throughout the whole tournament.
Great. I think that another thing I had on top of that is that this time now we combined teams, we have 8 deep. 8 people that were really, really confident and can basically something for each other and play really good defense. Not only 8 deep in terms of just 8 guys that want to play D, can play D. So we thought we really play D hard the entire game. That's the approach. That was the question.
Yeah, that's perfect. You guys are fresh off a victory against the NYC Warriors. Kind of hung around in the first half and put around in the end. They're a new team, so just it's your first time playing against them. Take us through your impressions.
I'll say that definitely have a lot of talent. two guards that can drive and shoot pretty well. One big guy who has surprisingly good handles. I'd say that inexperience is something that we all have gone through when we first started playing, and I think inexperience showed a little bit. And in that sense, we were able to take advantage of some of that in terms of just not unfamiliarity maybe with IPB scene and stuff. So I would expect the next tournament to be, or next year to be better than this tournament.
Yeah, they have a lot of good players, and if they have a couple of plays down and organized ball, they'll be really effective. And they're going to start using their big man. And as we started in the first couple of years, we didn't use big, really Shaq, so kind of shows in them too is like they're not using all their players as they should have. But you can see them come up in a couple of years for sure. After they start playing together and organized ball.
Now, obviously, you guys, and even though you're a team, a mixed team, everyone call it, you know, one of the top 3 favorites in the team. Chocolate's at 1-4. Tulsa, you know, become a powerhouse the last couple of years. Aside from yourselves, who do you all look at the top 2 or 3 teams that really make some noise and will probably play on Sunday?
You all know the answer to that.
I know. Do you want me to say Maryland? Yeah. No, Maryland is one of the great teams, and every time we come into a tournament, we find a way how we can beat this team because you guys are very deep. Everybody on the team can play ball. Another team is New Jersey Superman, yeah. And they got the whole squad too, so they're a big team. They'll be here at defense. Another team I'd be looking for is Toronto Flight because they got big body and you can't teach height, right? So that's going to be one of another teams that to watch out for and really like it.
Agreed. Just piggyback a little bit, best defensive player, hard to beat. They've added one of the best Chicago players. They've got the best Chicago player, Rogers. They already have a couple of the best guards on top of that, so their top 5 is real stacked. And 5 Billers back to champions last year, so I guess those are the top 2. We're just hoping to be there in the end.
Well, you guys have won it before, so we expect to see you there again too. So best of luck, guys. Look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right, I'm here with Matt Alex, the infamous Matt Alex, obviously father of IPB, I guess grandfather of IPB now as it's progressing.
Right here, you know?
We all go wrong brain and stuff. So you guys off a tough loss, hard-fought loss against the Village at 1-2 right now. 2 games left today, so kind of take it. So I saw you were at the brackets, figuring out all the numbers, crunching the numbers. So since you did all the dirty work, I'll let you talk.
I think we gotta, it's in our hands. We're gonna have to go after the 2 games in front of us. I think if we win 1 or 2 of those, we're in. If we win 2, it'll give us better seeds for tomorrow. So
you got a good mix of, I guess, experience and youth on this team. So how do you try to get the young guys ready for Sunday? I mean, obviously, you guys have been there before, you've won it before. How do you get this young team prepared for what to expect intensity level-wise, how the games step up competitive-wise on Sunday?
we don't tell them. We don't tell them it's Sunday. We just let them play. But a few of them, went to Dallas and they won Dallas, so they have some experience now. So that'll be good. They all know that what it takes to win, whether that's today or tomorrow or Sunday. So I don't really try to tell them much about Sunday other than be ready to play and what's in front of us. So I think they'll be okay.
And aside from yourselves, obviously every team is going to think that they're going to be in the championship. But aside from yourselves, who do you look as the favorites to play in that final game?
Yeah, you got to look at Stormy right now. They're, I think it's an all-star team. So Roger played well the last game, and Paul isn't even doing what Paul normally does. So he's going to be there tomorrow or later today. So right now they're the favorites, but Pillar's always going to give the opportunity to win another championship.
Appreciate it.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Do a quick plug-in for Chicago.
Chicago,
Tournament.
19th, I think. We all set.
Looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
Pillars are going after
Hey,
three-peat.
Trying to get that 3-peat first ever.
Yeah, first ever.
Come out and check it out.
And it's our 20th annual.